It's the question of the hour, maybe the year. How much would you be willing to pay to get TikTok back? Well, some iPhone users who never deleted the app from their phones when it went dark, well, they're now selling those same phones for thousands of dollars on eBay. It's a popular app, of course, and it remains absent from the Apple's App Store if you tried to go and download it right now.
Yeah, it's still unclear when TikTok will return to the app stores, despite President Donald Trump signing an executive order to delay enforcing the ban. Now, some of those users who never deleted the app are listing the phones for up to $25,000. Now, it's unclear if the iPhones with TikTok installed are selling, but most of the more than 2,000 phones being auctioned on eBay do not have active bids. We're joined now by tech expert Stephen Miano. Stephen, good morning. Thanks for being back on the show with us.
Good morning.
Make sense of this, because Annie and I are both like, okay, so they're selling the iPhone, but you have to have your Apple ID or you're going to wipe it. How does this all work?
Yeah, that's a lot to unpack. Okay, so it should be noted that if you never got rid of the app on your Android or iPhone, it does work now in the United States. They unlocked it, so that still works. If you wipe your phone, get a new phone, whatever, you can't re-download the app, and that's the issue. Now, you can do it globally. If you're in the UK or even Canada, you can download TikTok all day long. But in the United States, because of the law in effect, both Apple and Android phones can't get to the app. The real controversy here is if you are selling your phone online, you would assume that you should wipe it for your security, and when you do that, you can't get the app again. So a lot of these auctions that we're seeing, you know, I don't know, man. I don't know that I would send my phone with my Apple ID to just some rando.
You wouldn't trust a stranger, Stephen?
Right. Well, yeah, right. But I mean, I think maybe they're thinking,
might be a security risk.
If I get thousands of dollars for this silly little phone, then, you know, I can buy a new identity. No, you can't do that. But Stephen, have you heard of anyone, to your point, you know, you can download this internationally. Have you seen people perhaps using a VPN to log in, basically saying that you know, I'm not in the United States, I might be in a different country, which people do all the time for other reasons. But do you think that more people will do it for TikTok specifically?
So yes, but I do want to urge caution. So there are a number of how-tos on the internet on how to set a VPN, change your Apple ID, country region to get to the app. There's a series of steps you can take. We're also seeing app downloaders and other fake applications show up on both Apple and Android stores that say, hey, you can download this app. I would stay away from those. Those are very often the pathway to identity theft or malware or whatever. So, you know, it should be noted, and this is really important, you can still get to TikTok from a web browser, and your phone has a web browser. I tested it this morning. I was able to log on to my TikTok account from the web browser on my phone, get to my content. It's not as easy or convenient as the app, but if you really got to get your TikTok fix, you can still get to it.
Yeah, a little bit more clunky, but hey, you got to do what you got to do, I guess.
I do want to ask you about this. I'm doing this right now. GameStop is actually saying on X that if you have TikTok on your iPhone, that they will take it. I'm trying to make sense of this here. I don't know if it matters whether or not. I'm getting my estimate right now for it. It seems like it's the same estimate. They would wipe your phone. You would think GameStop would wipe your phone, right? Only $254 for an iPhone 14 Pro is what they're saying. So not the thousands on eBay, but wouldn't GameStop have to wipe your ID?
They're gonna wipe it as well. Yeah, I mean that's really the issue is any company, because the liability of giving out someone else's Apple ID, I'm not going to be on the other side of that. That's just bad idea. Now, I did look this morning, and it does look, because we have all of these crazy pants listings on eBay. The only ones that have really sold are like older devices. There's one that sold for $800, which is a little higher than what you would expect to get for that phone. So I think this is going to be a meme more than a real thing. I hope, because what a bad idea.
Yeah, it's not safe. It's not the same as throwing up your Princess Diana mint condition Beanie Baby on eBay and saying, hey, I'm going to get thousands of dollars for this. There's
precious moments it ain't.
Yeah, there's going to be actual implications from this. And finally here really quickly, do you see this becoming an opportunity though for other people in the tech space to say, hey, I'm going to create a platform very similar that's going to attract millions of people?
I mean, I think so. Blue Sky has exploded in popularity in the past week and a half. So there are other social media services that are gaining a lot of traction because of all of this drama. Um, so I think so. I mean, there are already a couple of other similar, sharing style apps. So I wouldn't be surprised if this didn't foster innovation in the space, because apps come and go, but social media it's pretty much here to stay.
Okay, Stephen Miano, again, friend of the show, giving us the insight, saying, okay, probably not the best idea to try to sell your iPhone with your Apple ID on eBay. And speaking of apps long gone, I'm going to date myself here. You guys remember Vine?
Oh, yeah.
Vine? Yeah.
Right?
Vine was
go.
great.
Vine was there, and then it's gone,
And
Stephen.
then it was gone.
And then it was gone. Stephen, thank you for taking the time to join us this morning.